Hi, Carol Clark here with Weight Loss Practice Builder. Today is a very powerful tip. It's tip number 26 of 30 on how to fuel your practice for quick growth and lasting success. This is what Bariatric Business Accelerator is entirely based upon, and it's all about creating better systems. Systemization in your practice allows you to provide quality care in a very predictable and enjoyable way. This goal goes not only for your patients, but also for your team. And people really do like predictability. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not creative or we're not always coming up with different ideas and that sort of thing, but predictability is what gets the job done, and it gets it done in a predictable and high quality way. So when you have that, you won't feel all the time like you're spinning your wheels, or you go into work and you're putting out fires all day long and you're never getting anywhere. So you want to make sure that you have these systems in place. Now, we usually focus on 6 different systems. Now, you may have some that are all running perfectly fine and a couple that just need some tweaking. You may just feel like, I am a hot mess. I need systems for all of these. But we really want to go through 6 different systems, get them optimized, and get them functioning in the most efficient way possible. This really does create enjoyment for your team. It creates consistency for your patients, and it allows you to focus on the things that you need to versus having to do the same thing, like I say, spinning your wheels over and over again. So those 6 different systems that need to be running in a very efficient manner, and granted, like I say, we just take one at a time. The first one is your team. So how is your team looking? Do you have an organizational chart? Does everyone know your values and your vision? Do you have a process in place for how you hire, how you onboard, how you orient, how you discipline, how you improve their performance, how you challenge them? Having all that in place, in addition to when someone's leaving for some reason, that you have a way for you to do an exit interview, have all that in place. The next system is your marketing. This is all about how you are attracting the patients you want to serve and how you're converting them into paying patients and how you're keeping them engaged long term. The third one is your finances. Do you have a budget? Do you know where your money is coming from and where you're spending your money? What is your cash flow? So we'll take a look at that to make sure that you are poised for the ideal growth your practice wants, that you want for your practice and that your practice needs, so that you can be thriving, not just surviving. Your revenue streams is another aspect that we take a peek at in terms of what's your main thing that you are providing. What are the supplementary revenue streams in your practice, and how is that looking? Your streamlined delivery of care is the next one. And for that, we want to make sure that patients are getting that high quality care, that you have all of your systems in place for how they are brought into the practice, how they're receiving their care, their education, how they're tracking their outcomes, all of that. That streamlined delivery of care is really important. Next is your metrics and your reporting. So that's how are you tracking exactly what's going on in your practice. So when we focus on these 6 aspects, your team, your marketing, your finances, your revenue streams, your streamlined delivery of care, and your metrics and reporting, we don't have to tackle it all at once. It's very overwhelming, I know, but when that is all in place, it is a beautiful thing, and I love helping practices get there. So anyhow, this was your tip for today. For everything in one place, go to weightlosspracticebuilder.com/free.